Disclaimer, this is an oversimplified Black Mage guide. And when I say oversimplified, this really just covers the basics, just enough to get you your first clear and information that I found very useful. Ideally, this is for people who... This guide is meant for people who are doing this in a party. They want to just clear it for the first time. They just want to have some fun, do some PQs, do in a group session. So this is just like an overall really basic group guide. When I was looking for a guide to do, there was no really short content, no easy simple guide that I can just kind of watch through quickly, not spend an hour watching, or not spend, I don't know, 30 minutes 40 minutes reading a really detailed, really good, by the way, really good Google Doc guide. Or this is for the person that doesn't show up to practice, even though we schedule practice 2 days in a row, 2-hour sessions each, and everyone was putting in the time and effort to learn the boss, to clear, but instead they rather just not show up and then not say anything and then still expect to clear this month and still expect a full guide and be taught the boss when he could have just showed up and put in the work and cleared the boss with us when, you know, he clearly was at home and had the time to do it. Sorry, enough yapping. So basically, Black Mage has a mechanic where there's curses. He attacks you with either white curse attacks or black curse attacks. If you get hit by both of them within a certain time frame, you lose a life instantly. You get locked, so it's really bad to get hit by both attacks. Generally, it's pretty impossible to dodge everything in Black Mage. So if you have to get hit by a curse, you want to get hit by the black curse, just because black curse, the attacks are really rapid fire, so you can lose multiple lives if you play white curse. So generally, black curse is a little better to play in all the stages, actually. And I'll go through each one, but like, you generally want to play black curse in stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. Well, that's the way I learned it, so that's the way I'm teaching it. Another clip, I get hit by the change, which causes me to have black curse. You can see the black curse just right above my head. I find this personally pretty hard to track, so generally I just try to just dodge white curse attacks for phase 2. Phase 3, I try to dodge everything. Phase 4, whatever. Then when I get hit by a combination of the white attack, white curse, I get skill locked and I instantly lose a life. That's pretty much it for the unique mechanics, and now it's for the phases. In phase 1, there are 2 roles. One, people who run to the right, and the other is the designate binder. Run to the right is pretty obvious. You wait for the person to bind, and then this is how you do the designated binder part. If you are the designated binder, basically you're pretty much just skipping phase 1 because phase 1 is a pain in the ass, I've heard.
While everybody's running to the right, you're just going to attack them once. It's going to proc. It's going to show no damage, but it's going to proc. You're going to jump straight up and then hold your blink and then scooch a little bit to the right, and the white statue should jump up, right? And once it jumps up, it's gonna TP on top of the black statue. So when you see it pop up, you want it to start falling a little bit, and then you'll hit your bind and you'll catch both of them.
We're playing black curse, so only really focus on the white curse attacks or dodge those ones. So we have the dark matter, which are just slow falling balls. Like Gloom, Dark Knell, you've seen them before, falling balls. Morning Stars is something new. It's like a rolly attack, so it hits the ground and then it rolls in a certain direction. Flame Spikes just shoot up the ground, like the Cygnus, Requiem, whatever, that purple shit that just shoots in the air. So those are the kind of attacks you have to worry about. Everything is dodgeable in this, right? For the Morning Stars, just blink up. Next clip, you can see that I'm getting hit by the black chains. It's not doing shit to me. I'm constantly moving. I'm just mainly dodging the 3 white curse things here, which are, again, you just want to dodge white curse for this one. You're playing black curse phase 2. Phase 2, there are FMAs. So basically, there's only 3 different safe spots depending on where his hand points. So your hand is left, safe spots left. Hands right, safe spots right. Hands in the middle, safe spots in the middle.
Will always be a minute after the white shield comes up. So whenever the white shield comes up, you instantly just look at the clock and just take away a minute. And that's when the next FMA is going to happen.
This is going to sound very forehead, but basically you want to dodge everything in this phase, so you don't really play either black or white curse. Basically, he'll do this kick every 4 seconds, or it might be different depending on his attack pattern, but usually if you're attacking him, you want to think dodge, then attack, not attack, then dodge. So always dodge first, then attack, and you only get in a few couple hits. It's not ever worth getting more hits than necessary, or you'll lose like 1 or 2 lives because you'll get pushed into the lasers. You'll get black curse from the lasers and then white curse from the kick. Next clip, I'm attacking, and the number of attacks you get in depends on your class, attack speed, whatnot, but you'll get a general sense of how many you can fit in. If you have 4 seconds to do it, then after my time is up, I don't push it anymore. I preemptively duck, then he kicks, then I can attack again. So you dodge it, you just hold down key, You always want to dodge first, so dodge, attack, dodge, attack, dodge, attack. Notice in the last clip, he has this bubble around him. Basically, it's just the Magnus thing where you have to be in Magnus's range to hit him. The bubble's pretty accurate, like it's pretty small. For the smallest one, you would be right under him to be able to do damage. The important thing in this phase is he has 2 FMAs, the down FMA and up FMA. For the down FMA, you just either want to blink up or jump on the platforms that spawn. There's a huge platform on the left or a huge platform on the right, or mini platforms. They explode after, so if you're on one, just get off. Up FMA, same mechanic. You basically want to use the platforms. In this case, you want to either iframe it or you just want to go under the platform to dodge it. Or you can dark side it if you're a thief. Basically, when it starts, you want to hit him, and then everyone runs to the right. Once he's like a little bit closer to the right edge, that's when you burst him, and that's generally where you want to keep him there. If you don't want to deal with the kick mechanic, you don't want to constantly attacking him, you can just chill on the left side and just dodge everything, and then just wait for a burst and just repeat that pattern again and again. Always remember that you should burst after FMA. The following clip, you can see that after we bursted him, some of us want to do the kick mechanic. So those who are practicing Black Mage, they're hitting him while he's doing the kick, and others are not as experienced, so they're just going to the left. We're going to practice more later. If you want to practice it, you just have to practice it. If you want to get good at it, you have to practice it. That didn't make sense what I said first. And then we're just waiting to burst. Generally, I would say you can 2 burst phase 3, and then you're home free because phase 4 is just free. And if you really want to get good at Black Mage, you should read the Google Doc because it's the most comprehensive thesis shit I've ever read. It's really, really good. But if you want to just clear it, just stick with the strategy and it'll be pretty easy. In phase 4, you're going to be alone. You basically want to burst after his FMA just on your own timers. You're either going to be in the black zone or white zone. You won't see anyone else. You'll know what zone you are in by looking at your character model. Again, black zone, you want to be in the black zone or black, whatever. I'm just going to call it zone. Just look around your character. You'll see this just aura, this border, this hovering black area around you. That's how you know which you're in. If you look carefully, you can see this black kind of like glow from my character. Whatever color you choose, those attacks won't affect you. So the black attacks don't do any damage to you. The white attacks won't give you white curse. You won't lose a life. You don't have to dodge all the white curse attacks. You can get hit by them. You'll have an FMA, which is just like a lightning strikes. Basically, you just want to go into the color that you are to dodge that. Other than that, this is pretty much home free stretch. Don't just randomly jump around. Like, it's fine to get hit by the little balls. The stage is mainly on you inting, so all you have to do is just relax. Don't jump around. Dodge FMAs. Play Black Curse. You're chilling. Home free stretch. You're done.